Check 1, 2, hello. My name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby. It's the second Wednesday of January, which means it's Similo night. Similo night. And in the Discord so far, it looks like we've got Ark and Karen. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
So, there's a slight change of plans tonight because something is. So, you notice that in the Discord, I mentioned that we're going to play on the tabletop tonight, and I'm like, hey, that'll work,
Okay.
you know. So here's what happened. I've been scrambling. The reason why I'm a few minutes late is because I have been trying to find my box I keep my Similo cards in. I'm like, what the heck happened? It's been a bit chaotic down here because I've had my furnace repair and stuff like that, and my kids have come down here, and like my son plays drums down here, and one of my sons comes down and plays games on the table and stuff like that. So I was like asking, so I was panicking, so I ran upstairs and I was like, hey boys, did you guys take my long box of Similo cards? And then Tiffany goes, oh, I meant to tell you left that at our friend's house. And I was like, oh. So,
no.
Not a big deal. It's just, I went, over the holidays, we went to a friend's house and I brought some games, and Similo is always a safe bet over. That's where I do a lot of my Similo experimentation, before I do it on stream here for mashups and things. And, so when I packed it up, I was packing the bag, and usually I don't take my entire long box, but because we were there for like the entire day, I just grabbed the box, the whole box. Usually I just grab a couple decks and I'm in the mood to mess around with. So when I was repacking my bag, apparently I had it set to the side, and I was like, okay, games are all packed up, and I just took off and left it sitting on their piano. So,
oh no.
Yeah, so it's fine. They're safe. They're just not here.
Right. Just not here.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing.
I messed up. Did you see my mess?
Yeah. I didn't see it before. I saw you had pinged me just before, or right after I hit live, with my starting soon screen. So I haven't read it yet. But yeah, you've got the spreadsheet. So Karen has been so kind as to track the stats of our Similo games over the course of 2025. Dr. Sign, yes, happy Similo night indeed. So we're gonna go through. So we're at least the first half of the stream. We're not going to be playing for a bit. So if you're here to play, you've got some time. You've probably got maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe less than that. But we're going to talk about the stats. And what I was hoping to do. Actually, I wonder if I can bring it up.
Don't click anything yet.
Okay.
Say something first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, good. Yeah, but by all means, share what you want to share, please.
Okay. I forgot. I probably can't do this on your stream. I made a PowerPoint presentation. Not PowerPoint.
I can make this work.
Google Slides.
Okay.
Presentation.
Do you know how?
If I do it on my thing,
can you share screen in Discord? Can you do that?
Or I sent it to you as well.
Okay.
I can do that.
Well, I think the simplest thing would be to share screen in Discord if you're comfortable with that. Are you okay with that? Otherwise, I will. Okay. I can open it and then try to follow you as best I can if you want to do that. That's what I was planning to do.
I was planning to do that, and suddenly I thought, oh no, what if you have it set up where I can't do that?
It's I just have to click a few things. It's not a terrible thing to get going. All right, let me see here. We might be able to make this work.
I can also share the actual spreadsheet, but I also sent that to you.
That's fine. I think for simplicity's sake, we'll just try to do it over Discord because I know there might be some latency issues, and I don't want to mess with that too much. Okay. Well, real quick, if we just, we'll just have to put Discord on the screen is all. So let me get that set up. All right. Well, just 1 sec. Just got to click a few buttons and and we'll do this like that. And Okay, we're gonna head over to the super source. So, all right, super source. All right. Let's see. It should be up there now. So, hello, Misty.
Okay.
How are you?
Hi.
So yeah, so all right. Well, I'll just go ahead and let you take it away, Karen. So yeah, Karen put together a fun little presentation to show off our Similo stats for 2025. So Similo
All
will
right.
be is imminent. We're just gonna talk about 2025 first. Well, Karen does such a wonderful job of keeping track of all of our stats over the course of the games we play in our monthly Similo streams, and so we just like on the first
And
Similo
thanks to
stream
my
of the year.
daughter,
Yeah,
Michaela, for
yeah.
creating.
We just like to kind of look back and see how we did. All right, Karen, take it away.
Yeah. All right. My daughter, Michaela, helped me come up with a spreadsheet, and here are charts that she created with our data.
Okay.
So these are all the games that we've played, how many times we played, or what, yeah, how many times we played them, and what percentage of the games played they each were.
Okay.
And it looks like Spooky. Oh, Wild Animals is the highest.
Yeah, Wild Animals, thanks to you and
With
Jeffrey, because you both love that deck so very much. Yeah.
Me too.
we love that.
Oh yeah, an Arc.
Arc
That's the
too,
one you
yeah.
own, right? That's the one you own when we play on the table, right?
I have the aquatic one now too. So
Oh yay! Yeah, I have a feeling
Oh,
that
that
one
was
is going to be pretty big next year because I know I want to use that one. I wish they would put that in the app.
yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. It would be really good on here. I would want to play that tonight. Spookies and Myths and just Spookies by itself came in next.
That's my fault partially because I know that that's one of my favorite of the official decks is Spookies. I love the Spookies deck.
Here's our wins and losses.
Oh, I know that a lot of those are my faults.
Yes, we're tied. I think we were tied. I could be wrong, but I think we were tied until the last time we played.
Yeah, well, I know that the last stream was. I remember the games were rough. Yeah, because weren't we playing with board? I know it was a tabletop stream, and we were playing with board game decks, right? Like we were doing some pretty different. I know history was another thing we were mashing up with. That's always challenging. So
I know we didn't win much last time, but I don't know. I'll take the blame as a guesser. I feel like I lead everybody astray sometimes. But.
No, sometimes because I'm the loudest talker because I'm the guy on the stream, right? I know that I have a tendency to sort of like, all right, this is what I want, this is what I think should happen, and I know sometimes I just kind of steer us the wrong way in my stream chatter. So.
And last week we were playing a lot of our regular things, and somehow just didn't do as well for whatever reason. Next, I have what round were we in when we lost? So we've done really well. Of course, round 5. That's our wins.
Oh, okay. So these are when the game ended. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah.
When the game ended.
Okay.
So we either won or got to round 4 most of the time. That's
round 1. We're out more than round 2. That surprises me.
I remember now. To be fair, I think a couple of those round 1 losses were mashup nights. I know that like Blood in the Clock Tower, we had a couple of yeah.
Mashup nights are included in here. Yes. Yeah. Here are people that we've had as our clue givers.
Oh, cool! Look at that.
So we've got Jeffrey, myself, Matt, Wigsby, Arc Lightning, Time Roller, then Wigsby and Arc Lightning, and Wigsby and myself, and Atreides. So those are our 2025 clue givers.
Excellent.
I should have put
so we're sharing a circle because that was a tied statistic. Or
That was the night that you both were clue giver at the same time, and I muted everything, and then you guys.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, where we
coming up with the cards together.
had one guesser and multiple clue givers. Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, so when you're saying when I'm paired with someone, that's because I'm just facilitating the clues for someone who's clue giving, right? Is that what that is?
Okay, when you're together there, that's the night where one of us disappeared for a second while the other two talked about the clues, and you came up with the clues together.
Oh, okay.
As a team.
Okay.
Instead of team guessing, you were a team giving clues.
Yeah.
I think chat.
Yeah. I don't doubt your information. I am not recalling that at all. Yeah. I was like, I do not remember that, but I'm like, maybe
you remember Art?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. And it was probably pretty neat for the audience, I thought, because normally the clue giver is not talking aloud except afterward.
Right.
And in this, when we played that way, it was all the clue discussion was on stream, right? So,
yeah. Oh, okay. Now I remember. We decided to turn on its head, so we had someone disconnect, or where they couldn't hear anything, and we're all, we were okay. That's right. That was a fun little thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have this in a chart.
Okay.
But I do have all the cards that have won a game for us, and only one is doubled up, and that's the mummy.
Really? Okay.
We did not double up any other cards.
Okay. Yep. I'm just curious. Is there a graphic for that, or?
I wish. No.
Okay. Oh no, you just said you don't have a graphic. Okay. Yeah.
I tried to do that on here, but I'm not. This is my first time ever using this, and I was not savvy enough to get the chart to fit on the page.
Totally fine.
Well, if it's singletons mostly, then there's not much of a chart, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess the reason I'm asking is, do you have like the spreadsheet that I can look at or something, or?
Yes.
Okay, you need to actually give me access though, because I just tried to click it and it says I need access, so you haven't actually shared it with me.
Well, let me unshare my screen a second.
Yeah.
And actually, if I unshare, you won't see anything.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I took it. I pulled it off screen, so you can. You took
it off.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. So you want me to give you access?
Yes, please. Yeah. Because here's a fun thing I thought.
I thought you had access. Goodness.
I've done the same thing before too, where you give me the link, but you have to go into the doc and go to sharing, and then say, because all documents by default are just restricted, so you need to hit in sharing. You need to say anyone with link, because right now it's always defaulted to restricted, where it's only you. Yeah, you can give me the link, but it doesn't actually let me in unless you've changed that sharing setting. So
yeah, let me try this again and see if this link works, because I put on there anyone with this link has access.
Yeah, so the fun thing I thought,
did that work?
We could try something. Just we'll see if maybe this will become another yearly tradition as well. I've been hesitant to do this in the past because I was like, I'm a little. I mean, we've definitely. I mean, looking at the stats there, it's clear our Similo audience has not expanded much. It's pretty much been us. The entire year. Which I'm happy with. That's fine. But so as a result, it's kind of like, I wonder if we're like, maybe because of our meta, we're intimidating for folks to jump in and play with us more. Don't know if that's the case, but I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do this? And unfortunately, if we do this, this might feed into that a little bit. But what if we take, and you said that there's only one repeat in the winning cards, right? So I thought I would take all the winner cards, and that will become another card set, a deck, if you will. We call it the Triumph deck, the 2025 Triumph deck, and that will be a pool of Similo that we could do.
I have 22 of them.
Yeah. So because it's 22, it's obviously not enough to be like a full Similo deck. So we couldn't play hey, it's just the Triumphant cards, and we got 12 on the table. It's enough, but not enough to give it the ambiguity that Similo needs to work. So it would essentially have to be, because
Yeah.
it's only 22 cards. Is that 22 including the double mummy, or is that without the double mummy?
It's 21 actually.
Okay, yeah.
because of the double.
So because it's 21 cards, basically that can be one half of a Similo experience, right? So
Right.
Misty says I'm an alpha Similo gamer. So what we'll do is now what I wanted to do was actually build this deck on camera with my cards, but that's not going to happen because I don't have my physical cards right now. So we will have to do this probably next month. We'll play. We'll make sure that next month is a tabletop one, unless for some reason I have not gotten back to my friend's house to collect that. But I like to think that at least my wife and her will see each other at some point. But yeah, and so we'll build that deck out, and then at least on tabletop nights we can do that. Yeah, and I think that might be kind of might be an interesting thing to try. The only catch with that now here. I have this weird rule, but when you're experimenting with Similo, I don't know why. A lot of people don't understand my viewpoint on this, but it's like I'm always like, if you're going to mash things up, don't mix like two decks into the table and the clue deck, because the when I learned this was when with BGG, when Similo first released on that live stream, we played with, like, we just took all of the women cards out. It was for celebrating the Women's History Month. And so we thought, hey, we'll take all the women cards out in the Fabled and History decks, shuffle that up, and play Similo that way. And unfortunately, what ended up happening is essentially, one of the clue rounds is essentially spent on telling you which deck the character is in. Right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could, it's kind of like you could try to like house rule that and say, no, you can't do that. But it's like, as a gamer, it's like when you feel like that's like the only thing you can do, it just kind of sucks to be like, oh, I can't do that. And so just to take away that whole, cause I mean, that literally just swings the game one way or the other. Right. So it's going to be a little bit messy probably, because like there will probably be inevitably a situation where like we're playing with a deck that has cards from it on the table. But the way around that is we now have a significant number of non-app decks. So when we're playing on the table, we can just always make sure that the other deck, whether it's the clue side or table side, is something like Lord of the Rings or Aquatic Animals, something like that, or a board game deck, or of another fun mashup. So I don't know what to call it. I was just going to call it the Triumph deck, but I don't know if that's catchy enough. But that will be
You want the Champions deck on the table and a different deck as the
Champions deck. That's great. That's what we're going to call it. We'll call it the 2025 Champions deck. Yes. Love the name. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have to get that list from you later, Karen. Oh, can you at least read off all the cards that we're going to have in it? That would be helpful.
Yes. Okasai from History. Prince from Fables. Arwen from Lord of the Rings. Tiger and Ostrich from Wild Animals.
Oh, whoops. We don't want that.
The Mummy from Spookies.
Sorry, I had the wrong. I made a mistake on stream. Sorry. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I pushed the wrong button.
The Pig from Animals. The Harpy from Myths. Lion from Wild Animals. Jack from Fables. Bat from Animals. Eros from Myths. Starfish from Marine. Plesiosaurus from Jurassic World. Sea Turtle from the Marine deck. Puss in Boots from Fables. Gremlin Spookies. Cthulhu Spookies. Haunted Doll Spookies. Werewolf Spookies. And Vampire Spookies.
Cool.
Quite a few spookies.
Yeah. So this is also a way to kind of maybe sort of curtail the fact that we're all not going to know offhand exactly all the time the pool of what those cards are. So it's going to take away our strategy of like, what are the possibilities that they could be having that they would be using, saving that for, that meta that sometimes I bring into the conversation. That might kind of go out the window. I'm also trying to come up with just fun other like variants and things to try just to spice up Similo a bit. I just recently, I purchased Disney Dixit. I found it at my local Barnes and Noble. And because and I played a game of Dixit with my kids. I haven't played just plain Dixit in a long time. I kind of forgot. You know what? I do like that game. But yeah, so I also have the Disney Dixit deck to mess around with for Similo, which is kind of fun.
That seems like a good Similo deck.
But I also thought about like, what if we just played like the Dixit rules with Similo cards? But instead, here's the weird pitch. If it's too convoluted, shoot it down. But I was like, okay, so you know how in Dixit you're dealt a hand of cards based on the player count. It's a different number. It's either 6 or 7. And then someone is basically the storyteller in that game, and they say something and put the card in the middle, and then everyone else picks a card from their hand and puts it down, and then you shuffle it up and try to figure out which one was the original storyteller card, right? Well, I'm thinking, what if we use Similo cards, okay? And you essentially, you have a hand of Similo cards, and this could be, by the way, maybe the deck likeness thing might be a problem. We'll see, but it could even be a jumbled deck. Like we could just shuffle a bunch of random Similo cards together. But instead of giving a clue when you play a Similo card, you draw another card, and you have to put, and that goes face up on the table, and that's your clue. So, like, let's say you draw Cinderella, and then you pick a card from your hand to say whether it's like or not like Cinderella, and then everybody else has to pick a card that's like or not like, and same kind of thing, and then see if you can figure out who did the original thing,
Just say that again. You pick a card that's like or not like.
Yeah, so now this is where it's like, maybe if it's too complicated, we could just play it where it's just similar. But I'm like, because Similo is built to be either one way or the other, I thought it could be interesting that you can, as a player, your choice of the card you submit, you can say whether it's like or not like. Well, actually, it has to be matching the clue giver, so throw that out. But like the clue giver would decide that their card is not like this card, and everybody else would look at their hand and go, "Do I have a card that's not like that?" I don't know. I was just like I said, I'm just mashing two mechanisms together and seeing if it works.
Yeah. I'm not totally seeing it, but who knows?
Well, so yeah, if I did this now, I would do this in an apparatus where like I'm either using a digital interface to present it, or I would opaque sleeve all the cards. Like if this worked well enough, I would consider buying a second set of decks, like to have an opaque sleeves on. So, but just an idea. So,
were you able to get into the spreadsheet?
No. It did not.
Not that you need to.
Yeah, but I admittedly,
the second one didn't.
Yeah, I gave up trying. So, we can solve that on stream. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's see if anyone sent games to play. We'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if not, then I can do one. But let's get some games going, shall we?
I got it. I got the app open, so I could create something.
All right, Misty's got a Myths and Fables game on hand, so let's
I wish Marines was here.
Let's do that. All right, clues from Myths on Fables. We've got, and are you here, Misty? Are you ready? I just want to double check because I know that it's been a minute since I saw you in chat say something in chat. I just want to make sure you're here before we start. So I'll at least go over the table. Hopefully you're here.
Oh, and Jeffrey's in chat too.
Yeah. Yep. I've seen. Yeah, I saw Jeffrey pop in. Okay, you're ready. Fantastic. All right, so we've got Puss in Boots, the Queen of Hearts, the Little Mermaid, Snow White, the Genie, the Giant, Dorothy, Mad Hatter, Alice, Huntsman, Pinocchio, and Mangiafuoco. Now, one of those is our secret friend. And we're getting clues from the Myths deck. So here we go. This is the first game. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is the first game of 2026. First Similo game.
Yep.
So, yeah, Misty, you get the honor of the first clue giver of 2026. Oh, Misty said that her favorite card didn't make it into the pool, which is also saying that it's not in your hand, I assume? We don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. But yeah, Misty's favorite card is Little Red Riding Hood. So.
Got some of the younger women. We've got some non-humans.
You think you're behind? Okay, well, I just saw you hit that in chat where you said, "I wonder if I'm 30 seconds behind." That just popped up like 2 seconds ago from me saying this. So hopefully you can use that as a ping reference.
Available.
All right, here comes the first clue. It is not, or we need to remove cards like Medusa. Is it just
Queen of Hearts?
Well, or the green genie, kind of turquoise. Well, it's kind of like turquoise green.
Yeah, either of those probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably both safe. Yeah, the green.
Although Queen of Hearts looks meaner and she's female.
Hard to skip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Huntsman's greeny too.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of like warlike things in the Myths deck that can work with the Huntsman. Jeffra likes either Queen of Hearts or a Genie. So, we all good with Genie? You
Yep.
good? You with Genie, Karen?
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. We're removing the Genie. It's okay.
Yeah. Green skin, pretty obvious.
And then we have like, as far as like, like non-human, we have like the Little Mermaid and Pinocchio and the Giant still. Oh, of course, the Puss in Boots. Which, that could be the difficult one. All right, new clue. It is, we need to remove cards that are like Zeus. Okay. Now, Zeus does have the big fluffy beard, which sometimes I kind of wonder. So we have Manjafuku, who's got a big beard, but could it also be referencing Puss in Boots? Just putting that out there. I just thought, but I definitely want to earmark Manjafuku as one of our 2 polls for this round.
Definitely.
And the one in the upper right, is that a giant or?
That is the giant, yes.
Yeah.
The giant.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's got kind of the looking to that side and kind of looking.
Yeah, he definitely kind of shares like kind of the same pose and profile there. He's got the same scowl,
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Yeah. I need to ask Misty a question. I'll do that out offline.
All right. Let's see.
So yeah, number 12 for sure.
Okay, yeah. So we're good to earmark that one, but we need to pick another one. I mean, there's not a second beard, so we could go with either the giant. But I kind of wonder if it could also be a Puss in Boots with the the white chin, fluffy chin. But I don't know. I might be stretching us too far there, so I'll dial it back. Jeffra likes the giant. Okay, we're gonna do the giant. You good with the giant, Karen?
Yep.
Okay. And that cool with you, Ark?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm confirming it. All right, we're still in this.
Oh, good.
I can see the argument for Puss in Boots, but I'm not convinced yet.
Well, the other problem we have, in my mind, is there's not a lot that can connect to Puss in Boots here. If she needs to target that card. The only other thing
Yeah.
I can think of offhand that I would use would be like the Minotaur, but
There may be somebody with a lot of red, or
we also might have a little bit of difficulty with Pinocchio outside of the red clothing.
yeah, actually, we've got 2 with red clothing.
Yeah, I was like the red
Right,
clothing
rough.
thing is going to be problematic because we've got a lot. We've got 3 cards that are that way on the
3
board.
hats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've got 3 hats left, and
It could get tricky.
Yeah, we've got a good mix of male and female, and so does the Myths deck. So,
all right, here is our new clue. All right, keep cards that are like Pan. Okay.
So maybe that's a keep the cat. I think possibly, right? Like look at that.
Possibly.
Look at that nose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
Face.
is sort of like a cat-like nose, yeah. That, and I also wonder if it's also telling us to keep maybe
Pointy
this kind of
ears.
orangish hair color. So maybe we keep like Little Mermaid and Dorothy around.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
And maybe even Pinocchio too
Yeah.
is sort of.
Jeff asked if
not
Mad
human.
Hatter's wearing red. I would call that more like kind of like a purpley or maybe maroon suit, but but I mean, yeah, it's kind of red. I don't see it as red, but I totally believe that some folks could interpret that as red. I think it's more kind of like a maroon, dark or magenta.
Burgundy.
A burgundy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, how could? Yeah, I'm like outside of the colors you learn in kindergarten. That's about all I can use for reference. Okay.
I still think the queen is a safe pull.
I don't actually because
Me too.
because of the horns on Pan.
Oh.
Looks kind of like her double bun hairstyle.
Okay.
It's a bit of a stretch, but
okay.
I'd like to maybe keep the Queen of Hearts for at least one more round, just in case.
Okay.
I would like
the
to pull
Huntsman
Snow
can
White
go.
though, because she's holding the apple. Or no, hang on, never mind. This is a keep clue. Forget I said that. I'm going down the wrong path. I think Alice is a safe pull.
Yeah, and
Alice.
I think the Huntsman too.
Yep.
Safe pull.
Mad Hatter.
Yep. Mad Hatter could probably go.
Mad Hatter.
Yeah. We good with those? I just want to see if Jeffra
I'm a little unsure about the Huntsman.
Okay, well we'll see if Jeffra's got any thoughts
Looks
on it.
like Jeffrey's on board with that.
Okay. 8 and 10, so that would
Okay.
that would be that would be Mad Hatter and Huntsman. So okay. So we're gonna do those 3. I know you're a little hesitant, but and I think is it because he's holding something? Is that why, Karen?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that, but we kind of want to keep everything else too.
Fine. I know.
Yeah, we could do
Everything has a
Pinocchio
reason.
instead of Huntsman, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just bite the bullet and see. Okay. Okay.
We're okay.
Okay.
Yay.
And now,
Okay.
now we're really down to it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we are currently. So I ran out of snoozes for the ad break for Twitch, and so Misty probably has an ad right now. So it's kind of an okay time to have an ad because she's thinking about clues anyway. So, but I'm going to stall out and make sure that we're back from an ad break before I continue. I think we're back now, but I just noticed I kept snoozing and snoozing, and then I couldn't snooze no more. So. Yeah, I'm pretty game for removing Pinocchio. I'm trying to figure out what the key element of Pan we're supposed to focus on. Is it the color of the hair? Is it the cat nose? Or is it the horn/heart hair buns?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or is it holding an object?
Yeah, or holding an object.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that the Huntsman was a safe pull there, I feel like that is not the factor here.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, okay, so remove cards like the Minotaur. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it because I said get rid of Puss in Boots?
Or is it? I think
or that's what I
is
would
the
use to
queen. The
that's
queen
what I
can go.
suggested to point to Puss in Boots, and
Yeah,
it's removed.
I think the queen can go. Like if we're saying, look, it's not the horns.
Yeah,
like the
these
horns.
two might be safe now.
Yeah.
I think so too. Because you mentioned that Minotaur in conjunction with.
But this
And I
is
think
round 4,
Pinocchio-
so we're
I think
going down
Pinocchio
to
can
2,
go.
and I'm not sure which 2 I want to take. I'm
Pinocchio.
unfortunately
I
leaning
can go.
towards like Little Mermaid and Dorothy because I'm starting to think
Oh,
that
me
maybe
too.
because I'm starting to think
Yeah.
that maybe the key with Pan is
Me
the
too.
hair color.
Red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I that's how I'm leaning too. I do feel Pinocchio can
I agree.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Minotaur does have some red there,
Mhm.
and he's not a human. So, mind you, poor Pinocchio
All
wanted
right, yeah.
to be human.
Jeffra and I are totally in sync. Jeffra in chat suggests that we do these 4, and that's kind of where I'm going. I mean,
I agree.
There's still contrast in a way between Little Mermaid and Dorothy. There's just not a whole lot. I can't think of a ton of cards in Myth that will help with that outside of like just hoping that she's got a similar hairstyle. There's not a lot of aquatic-based cards,
Well,
you know.
Poseidon, I guess.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, like I said, there's
Aphrodite has a sea connection too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's
oh yeah,
Icarus
I forgot about
fell
that.
into the sea.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
But yeah, Karen, are you cool with these 4, or do you have any thoughts contrary to that?
Cool.
Okay.
I'm good with those.
All right, we're doing these 4. Did we make it? Nope, we didn't. Dang it!
Oh, it was Pinocchio. Oh shoot. Well,
you were wanting to hold on to him for the longest time.
That was tough. Yeah. I was afraid it was Pinocchio because I was like, that is like, I'm like, if I had that card, I'm like, what would I want? You know? Oh, that is tough.
Right.
Yeah, that was really tough.
Yeah. So is it like Pan in the Forest Woods? Was that the connection, Misty? I'm just kind of curious what you wanted us to glean from Pan.
We got it wrong.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the background? Yeah, that there's.
Oh,
we thought about hanging on to him.
The background.
Yeah. Very similar.
Okay. I see. All
That's
right.
what I love about this game, though. Everybody sees different details, you know.
Yeah. Let me just let's see. So there's another game here for Misty. Just because I know that it is later for Misty than all of us. Are you okay if we give her another go if she wants it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Jeffers right. We almost lost on round 2 there. Okay. So we're gonna get. Are you cool to go again, Misty, or are you ready to call it? I just saw you have another game here, and I was gonna see if you wanted to go ahead and play it. And while we set that up, we will do this other ad break here because Twitch really wants me to do this right now. Okay, you're good, as in you're good to play, I hope. All right, I'll go ahead and accept it.
Oh yeah, as opposed to I'm good, meaning no thanks.
Yeah. Okay. What we've got the Big Bad Wolf, the Prince Charming, Alice, Manjafuco, Puss in Boots, Cheshire Cat, Robin Hood, one of the promos, Little Mermaid, Wicked Witch of the West, The Three Little Pigs, Queen of Hearts, and Little Red Riding Hood. There she is. There's Little Red Riding Hood.
And we've got, I think, better contrast in this bunch. We did the other bunch. Although 2 cats is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got more beasties though this time around. So there's a way to split the board if we need to.
But even just color, like variety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it is one thing about those bobblehead ones where they're all looking directly ahead. I miss the sort of, oh, this person's looking this way or that way, or the angle of the head kind of thing. It does play into it sometimes.
Yep.
I suspect the bobbleheads are to avoid making a likeness of a particular actor, because like they've got the rights, but not.
Well, remember we do have a witch in the Spookies deck. It's just so it's similar. It's not the Wicked Witch of the West, but it is a evil witch. I think that's what that's the name of the card. Is the Evil Witch, right?
Well, witch something for sure.
All right, we've got a clue. He's back.
Okay.
All right. Pan. Okay. All right, we got to keep cards like Pan, and Peter Pan is not here. This might be telling us to keep all of the beasties.
Yeah.
So, Pan frolics in the forest. So I'm kind of wondering if we get rid of Manjafuko. Unless the tufts of hair are meant to ping us about a beard, but I don't know. My thought is I'm good with either like Prince Charming, Alice, or Manjafuko. I'm good with one of those three going.
I think, I was thinking of the Prince too, and Alice. Yeah. So maybe since we all had a thought of Alice, we could get rid of her.
Okay. All right. Alice it will be.
Oh, and Jeffra said Prince.
Oh, Prince. So. Prince Charming. Okay. We good with Prince Charming?
Either of those, I'm fine.
Yeah. I was like those three in a row there. I feel like the Pan tells me it's not any of those. So there goes the Prince in his purple raincoat.
We were looking at background last time. I wonder if those squares behind the behind Pan kind of look like bricks, not
the bricks of the three little pigs. That is a possibility for sure.
Sorry, I went right over your Prince reference, but
no, it's fine. Okay. All right, we need to remove cards like Aries. Okay, so
stuff on the head. Maybe that's Manjafuko now.
Well, so the helmet has the big plume on it, so maybe so I'm like for sure Manjafuko.
And maybe like the witch and the wolf are quite hostile. The wolf especially, I think.
Because I'm looking at this thinking this could be telling us that among the beasties, it's one of the friendlier ones, or at least the less aggressive looking ones. Mm-hmm. So I vote. I think Ark, I'm with you. That I think this could be Manjafuko and werewolf. Jeffra has raised a question about
Red Riding Hood,
about Little Red Riding Hood, and it looks like a helmet. And that is a very red card. That is true. I could get on board with Red Riding Hood actually.
Yeah, and as far as head covering goes, she's probably the most covered.
Yeah. Jeffra also likes the Wicked Witch of the West being pulled here too. I think of everything we put forth, I don't think we're sitting on any wrong answers.
I'm good with any of those really.
Yeah. Okay. This just probably means we need to bank on because I'm wondering if I'm trying to it's been a while since Misty and I have played Similo together. I'm trying to think like if we don't remove one of those beasties now, we might need to just factor that in. If she has another card that might make us think, oh, maybe it could be the wolf. Maybe we should discount that and just bear in mind we considered getting rid of like the wolf and the witch here. But we'll do these two for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like code names, isn't it? You're like, well, we have something in reserve for next time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, like again, it's like in Codenames, especially when you play Codenames Duet, it's like there's a word you want them to get so that it allows you to give this other clue, so it's not confused. You know, it lets you pair this clue with another group of words. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting too in terms of background.
That might have to be a Saturday thing too. By the way, the Codenames app is actually quite good. If you don't have the Codenames app, I recommend it. It's not free. This I don't think it is, but it is good. And you can play it solo. It like has a daily quest for you to do. Oh, excuse the yarn. Oh, we got a clue. We got a clue. All right,
like
keep cards like Aphrodite. So it's just the mermaid
Alice.
then, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of want Alice too.
Yeah, well, we'll keep Alice because of the blonde hair for sure.
Yeah.
So we could get rid of the wolf and the witch, maybe.
Yep. We were considering those last turn, and I think they can go now. So
I think the Cheshire Cat is.
Yeah. So because before when we got the Pan reference, I was thinking maybe it had to do with like they're a musical character. Maybe they've got like a catchy song in a Disney interpretation of or something. Yeah, Jeffra likes the wolf, the Cheshire Cat, and then the three little pigs.
Yeah, I was wondering about the red background of the pigs and the red background with fairies.
Should we, as we say in Clock Tower, should we close that world now? So, we good with those three? Any qualms about those three?
Well, Jeffrey just said, "Which has arc overhead like Aphrodite?"
I think
sure.
Oh, yeah, like the archway of the doorway is kind of like a similar, pattern of the clamshell behind Aphrodite. Okay, we can pause on the witch and do the cat instead, or Robin Hood.
Do the
Cheshire Cat.
Okay, yeah. Because at one point, I just want to. I'm not trying to change anything. I just want to. I had this thought. So when we first saw the Pan clue, I don't know why I'm equating like Pan with like creatures that hang out in the forest. So that's why I was like, maybe it's pointing to Robin Hood, maybe it's pointing to Little Red Riding Hood, maybe it's pointing to the Cheshire Cat because they tend to hang out in woods. But since we got the Aphrodite clue, I'm no longer thinking that's the key element of the clue we were supposed to take away from that. So, all right. Oh, we're still in it. We're still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think we've had the least leaning towards Robin Hood. Although he's got feathers, and there's the feathered plume, and we didn't think of that, so maybe he's out.
I don't think it's Robin Hood. And our fourth clue has arrived, and we want to keep characters like Echidna.
Oh, so maybe the Queen is a possibility because Pan, you commented on the Queen's hair.
I think this is reminding us that it's a creature. We mentioned that it could be Alice when we got the Aphrodite clue, and I think this is her way of saying we don't need to take Alice into the final.
Okay, I would take the mermaid and the queen then.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Or maybe the witch. I think it's the mermaid. Like, if I'm being honest, I think it's just the Little Mermaid. So as long as that goes, I'm okay. But between the Wicked Witch and the Queen, yeah, we should make a call just in case we're wrong.
I would keep the Queen.
Yeah.
I want to keep the Queen. It's the hair and the purplish coloring and I don't know, female. Well, the witch is female too.
Yeah, with the horn connection that we had with the hearts from last game. Yeah, that is probably the safer one. As I say, I hope that I'm right and that it doesn't matter, and we're just it's just the Little Mermaid, and this is all irrelevant. So, any last cases to not do pull these four?
I'm afraid to get rid of them.
You're afraid to get rid of the witch?
I'm so afraid to get rid of the witch.
I just feel like the Aries clue was telling us it's not like an evil character. I feel.
Yeah.
Well, right. Yeah, it's not aggressive.
And the witch is wearing headgear, which is
That's
another
what you're
key feature of Ares, and that is one thing that is setting apart Ares from the rest
True.
of our
Something
clues.
on the
Is that
head.
he's got like massive headgear on?
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
a good argument.
So, I think we're safe.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with what you got.
Yeah. Yeah. Ares is dark like witch, but also like Red Queen. Yeah. So listen, I feel like this isn't going to matter because I think it's just a Little Mermaid, and we've gone around five.
I think so, but I guess we've got like bare skin, more covered up.
Yeah.
Young, old, aquatic versus gardeny palace.
Yeah. One of you, Karen or Ark, or Jeffra, if Dove has allowed you to move, should go ahead and send a clue. If you or send a game, so we can get another one going. I think it might be cool if we can get through we'll do a stream and try to get each of us in as clue giver on the first Similo stream of 2026.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the clues that we have right now, I'm pretty sold on the fact that it's just a Little Mermaid. I mean, if the Poseidon card is what could fix this right now. We would settle it right now. She's got a clue. Let's see what it is. It is not like Icarus. Okay. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads with the clue because earlier we talked about Jeffrey said I can't since I'm watching on my iPad and I play Sim on my iPad, but hopefully soon. Okay, cool. Yeah, because exactly. I was just about to mention that, Jeffrey. Yeah. Ark did mention that Icarus falls into the water. I don't know if we're factoring that in here. Yeah. I'm trying. So, let's build the path. So, Pan with the horns and the hairstyle. We did establish that as a thing we noticed. Or at least I noticed in the last game. Maybe Aphrodite was just telling us that it's a lady.
And then we've got some purple and kind of dark looking.
Yeah, because I lasered in on that it had to be one of the it was one of the creatures, so that it would have been like the wolf or the pigs or the Little Mermaid. But maybe I completely made that up, and that's not the intent at all.
But I did also say
it's Little Mermaid
as a sea connection because she's got a seashell behind her.
I know.
That's tough. Icarus is young. Vincent.
It's too bad she didn't have the Hera card and then just told us whether or not it was a queen.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I still think it's the Little Mermaid. I don't know why I can't get off of the connection being that Pan and Echidna are creatures, humanoid hybrid creatures, like the mermaid, and that Aphrodite had to do with pointing to the sea, and maybe Misty is not.
Maybe Icarus is she's thinking about the flying high above, and that the mermaid is not flying.
Yeah. Hello, Board Games James. Thanks for joining us on our first Similo stream of 2026. Just curious, do you own the Similo app at all? I'm just curious if you have played, if you have the Similo app, because if you do, we should add each other, and you are welcome to give clues if you are up for playing a game with us tonight. I invite you to if you are down. Okay. Karen, what do you think? Jeffra is kind of cool with removing the queen because she was kind of convinced we could have done it on round 2. Or did I say Jeffra? I might have said the wrong name. Board game change. I'd risk falling asleep.
Like the ball.
Understand? Yeah, this is late night gaming for some, and so if it's late for us, it's even later for others. Yeah, Karen, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we can keep the mermaid. I think I'm okay with that.
I think we can keep the mermaid.
Oh, there you are, Karen. Yeah. Karen, did you want to do?
Yeah, I just realized I was still muted. I was coughing.
Do you want to do animal on animal, or I'll do animal on animal?
You can go ahead.
All right, we're gonna pull the queen. This is it. Do we lock in our first win, or are we just 0-2? No!
It was the queen.
It was the queen. Oh.
So sorry.
Oh. That's not your fault, Misty. Not at all. Yeah.
I was leaning queen.
Yeah. Here's the justification. Squinty-eyed females, goddess of love, queen has heart background. Feathers look like fins, so tried to get you away from that. Okay. No, I was just locked into it. It's like, oh, it's a creature and it's a sea one. It has to be the mermaid.
Right.
Yeah. That's I mean, I was wrong since round 2.
I'm kind of happy because I didn't drag the team down that time. Sometimes I zero in on the secret identity and I'm like, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, no. So
what a hard game that was.
we almost did it though.
Yeah. All right. Ark is doing the animals pair.
Yeah,
where we've got the original animals deck on the table and wild animals clues, and our table is red deer, the wolf, the house mouse, the hen, the hedgehog, the otter, the bear, the pig, the owl, the rabbit, the domestic goose, and the cat. All right. Take us there, Ark. Yeah. Yeah, so Missy said Aries has the feathers, so was saying get rid of feathered hats. Oh, it's okay. I mean, losses if we were upset about losses, we probably still wouldn't be streaming this game 5 years on the channel.
Well, if you win a co-op all the time, there's no point.
Yeah. All right. All right, so it is like the walrus. So we want to keep cards like the walrus. I'm kind of like, my initial gut reaction is the bear or the otter. One of those two should stay. So I kind of
thinking the same thing.
I feel like the stark opposite that's safe to get rid of. The safest one is the mouse in my mind. Yep, and Jeffra agrees. She also thinks the mouse is the one to take.
Yeah. Not similar. Mm-hmm.
You good with that, Karen?
I'm good with that.
Okay. All right. The mouse it is, and yeah, I mean, we were never gonna. It was never gonna be anything but, right? Like if that was the one, I was like, okay, I need you to explain the walrus to the mouse.
Yeah.
Didn't you know? Don't you remember that fable about the walrus and the mouse?
Okay, we got another one. All right, remove cards like the llama. I am terrible at interpreting llama clues, so somebody else, please. I have a theory, but I'm always wrong. I feel with the llama clues. So, yeah. Board Game James is suggesting. I don't know if this was about the llama clue, but is it Fury? Jeffra likes pulling the red deer and the goose.
Yeah, long neck. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Or Misty Mountains Girl says characters creatures that look like they're biting their lip. Like take a look at that facial expression. So we got kind of like that curved lip biting thing.
Is the bear doing
unfortunately, the bear is kind of doing that. So Misty thinks
I thought the bear was
and I guess the cat is too. So Misty likes the deer and the cat. So the deer, I think, is going to be a pull no matter what, even though it is kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the deer and the bear. So I think. Oh no, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
The walrus could
Ignore
also
me.
be indicating the pig. So
my
yeah.
brain just went backwards.
Mhm.
Sorry. So
Yeah.
ignore what I just said.
Okay. So yeah,
I mean,
Karen,
it
do you
does
like
have a
the? How
long
about this?
neck.
So yeah, so Jeffra likes the
Mhm.
goose, Misty likes the cat. And Jeff, yeah. I mean, the bear is an option, but I also like it's too close to the walrus, so I'm not sure.
I think the goose.
Do the goose? All right, we're going the goose, deer and goose.
Yeah. I was thinking backwards. Yeah, we want to keep the things like the walrus. Yeah. I was going backwards for a second there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, now I'm thinking because of that clue, I'm thinking it has to be bear or otter. So I don't think it could be anything else.
Yeah. But Board Game James says fat, not skinny. Misty Mountain says my brain says the walrus clue sends me to the bunny as the secret card. Really? Oh, because of like the tusks and the buck tooth kind of thing. Okay.
Oh,
I can see that. Yeah,
I see.
I think that works. Okay. It is. So we need to remove cards like the macaw. It's round 3.
Okay, remove.
There are not exactly 3 birds here, so I don't know if that's what that's telling us. But I feel like if it was one of the birds, that would be a bold clue to give.
Yeah, I think the 2 birds are definitely.
Yeah.
We almost got rid of the cat. Maybe now it's time to get rid of the cat.
Yeah. Board games. Yeah, James. It says not the birds. But we do need to pull one more card. What is it going to be? I wonder if it should be one of those like facial expression things. Like, should we just bite the bullet and see if it's the bear, and see if the bear can go now? No. Otherwise, we're going to be belly aching about, because the thing is like the walrus clue sends me to the otter, the bear, and the pig, and then I'm also I can see the case for the rabbit as well, but. It does have tiny eyes. That is another thing to factor, so maybe we leave the cat for now. I don't know. Do we do the bear?
What if we get rid of the rabbit because it has long ears, tall ears like the llama, but it also has the buck teeth like the.
That was.
Hey, Jeffra's here.
The wolf.
Yeah.
The cat got up.
Hey!
I've been liberated.
Well,
but I didn't go feed her.
Yeah.
Because, she has to be fed constantly. So what did I miss?
I don't know where you checked out, but so we're on round 3. The clue we just got is we need to remove cards like the parrot. We have already earmarked the chicken and the owl for removal. We're trying to figure out what to do with our third pick. I would like to make a case for removing the wolf because I can't connect the walrus to the wolf at all.
Yeah, I mean, you could say the little hands, legs are like the big teeth sticking out, but that's a really big stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Board Games James is still looking at the pointy ears of the llama and thinks that maybe we could do the porcupine because it doesn't have because it has pointed edges, possibly.
Mm. Well, actually, the wolf has ears in some ways, like the llama thing, right? The 2 ears that stick up pretty straight.
Mm-hmm.
Are
we okay with the wolf?
What's the background of the wolf? Is that a teapot?
So the background of the wolf is it has like sheep in the background. So like a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I think that's
interesting.
That's an intelligent art thing to like do for other decks that like where you have a. Like in like the Lord of the Rings deck, the like Grima Wormtongue, for example, who's a sheep in wolf's clothing narratively. So,
what is Ark expecting us to pick?
See, I don't know because that's like that's why we're just like, well, it's the birds for sure. We need to do a third. The llama clue always throws me off because it's like, there's so many aspects to it. It has fluffy fur, it has a long neck. It's got not pointy, but like upward pointed ears. It's got like a scowl in the face, and I always like focus in on the wrong thing. So I don't know. I just wanted to suggest the wolf because our one keep clue is the walrus, and I can't make a strong connection to the wolf and the walrus.
I understand. I was just trying to think of what Ark might be going for, but what's on the background of the parrot is a skull?
Yeah, it is one of the skull. I was going to make a case that it could be the otter, but because the walrus is still similar to the otter in my mind, I'm not 100% on that. If other folks think that's the case, I'm happy to vote that way, but to move the game along. But I prefer the wolf personally, unless folks really feel like it's not.
Okay. With that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're gonna go wolf.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Misty said furry llama, furry wolf. So yeah, get rid of it. Okay. Board Games James says, I think the llama was fur versus smooth, leading me to pig and otter. Okay. You get 0 errors as soon as you remove the secret card. The game has been lost. So the goal is to remove all of the cards except the secret one that the clue giver is aware of, which in this game is Ark. Okay. That seemed to be the safest thing. Because we've still got lots of strong candidates with what's left, so I hope that we haven't given Ark too much of a conniption here.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think. The other possibility was just something small, a creature that was small for the parrot. I'm just trying to think of what the third parrot thing could have been. I just don't know what the third parrot thing is.
Exactly. Board Games, James, we could misinterpret a clue, and as long as it's just we don't pull the secret card, we're fine.
Yeah. We can misinterpret.
So in that sense, yes, we can make an error, but like we cannot pull the hidden card. There is exactly one card that needs to stay on the table at all times. Our fourth clue is we need to remove cards like the kangaroo. Okay, it's a mammal. It's got some ears going on, and it's tan brown.
Oh.
So
these are all mammals.
Ear stuff is rabbit and cat for sure.
Yeah. Cat.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like the hedgehoggy thing. What is that? I don't know what that is. That
it's a hedgehog. Yeah.
Number 6. Yeah. It feels like the same kind of creature.
Yeah.
Mammal.
Yeah. Well, again, that's another one I can't really connect to the walrus. So that's why I would be fine with pulling that one. I've come around. Okay, so
the walrus. Keep in mind, the walrus is the only water animal.
Yeah. Which is why I would like to take the otter in. My gut right now is I would like to take the otter and the pig. Yeah. Board Games, James and Misty both like bye bunny. Get rid of the rabbit. Bunny. I've come around on the bear. I liked Board Games James' point about that the llama clue kind of connected that like get rid of the furry, the big furry one. So it's like while the walrus was large and brown and has the rolls, I've come around. I think the bear can go. So I'm fine. I'd like to take in just the pig and the otter. I think that our hidden card is one of those two.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Board Games James says cat is furry, bear is furry. Yes. Yeah. Board Games James, your interpretation of the llama clue has convinced me. I am with you on that. Misty wants the hedgehog to stay. I'm just curious. Why do you think the walrus points to the hedgehog? I'm just curious. Because he's pointy. Okay. Because the tusks are pointy. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I'd rather the pig. Personally. But anybody else want to keep the hedgehog?
I'm thinking if the hedgehog was the card, we'd have gotten some smaller things.
Yeah. This is better than Mysterium. Oh, yeah, this is streamlined Mysterium. This is my favorite aspect of Mysterium, because Mysterium is a fun game, and I will still play Mysterium. I am not poo-pooing Mysterium in the slightest. But like Mysterium, at least physically, has the bogged down factor of you are setting up clues for every player. This just takes my favorite aspect of the game, which is the interpreting the clues, and just boils the game down to that. And yeah, that's why I love Similo. And Misty thinks give you a different than Otter card. Okay. All right. I'm willing to go that route. What do you think, Jeffra?
I mean, well, I was the first one to say to toss the hedgehog, because to me it feels similar to the kangaroo. So
right.
I'm not too keen on that. I'd rather keep the pig, but because it's large. The pig is like got a lot of similarities with the seal or whatever, sea lion. They're large. They kind of have the smoother skin,
Yeah, that was my thought. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna go with the pig. And it's my fault if that was the card. But I don't think it is. I don't think it's the hedgehog. I don't.
Mine too.
Okay, we're there. Okay.
Now, another thing, if there's a clue that has an animal that has two colors, that would work.
They're facing different directions. We've got that to work with. Hey, yep. Panda Angel. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Missy was fine with keeping pig and otter. Okay, cool. All right. Fantastic. All right. The final clue is here. Will this be our first win of 2026? Remove cards like the rhinoceros.
I think remove the pig.
That's kind of where, I think that's what we're doing. I mean, it's the land-based one, right? Yeah. So, I think that's what it is. Oh, good point. Board Game James. It's the ears again, I think. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of got the ears are kind of like, they look a lot like the same shape as the pig ears, whereas the otters are, are definitely a distinctly different shape. Okay, I think that's correct. I think we remove the pig. Jeffra?
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. All right. Missy's got to go to bed. Let's see if we've won. And we have! Way to go!
Yay!
First win, rather, of 2026.
Playing, Misty.
Yeah. Have a good night, Misty. Thanks for popping in and playing.
Oh, real quick, Misty, what was the final card on the last game?
It was the Queen of Hearts. Because we removed it thinking it was supposed to be the one, and it was...
Yeah, and I wasn't sure, like with Misty was thinking keep the hedgehog, but I had the zebra, and I thought if it's zebra and if it's hedgehog and otter, I can say it's not like the zebra, because the zebra has all the upturned, stuff pointing up, and then well, hopefully the hippo's enough. Although hippo's like water too.
Or the rhino, you mean? Yeah.
A rhino. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is a rhino, not a hippo.
Yeah.
Okay. There. Good thing. Yeah.
Hippo. If it had been a hippo, that would have been very confusing. Because that's water-based. It would have been like, oh no.
Yeah, my brain was confusing the two. So it's a good thing you guys were on the ball.
Yeah. Well done. All right, that's a win. Sweet.
I don't want to mess anything up, but I have a new medication.
Okay.
And it isn't making me very ill, and it has hit me hard right now.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'd like to do one game as Clue Giver, but you feel free to hit. I will give you the necessary stats you need. I'll just ping them to you in Discord so you have them. If that's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. I was about to ask if someone could do
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I'll be happy to.
I
do
would,
it.
with Similo, I would never do this if I wasn't very sick right now.
Oh, it's so fine, Karen.
All good.
Bye.
Take
All
care
right.
of yourself.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay, what do I want to do as a clue giver? Let's see. My first game of the 2026 is clue giver. Well, I like me that Spookies deck. And you know what? I think I'm going to do just a pure Spookies play here. We're just going to play the Spookies deck. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right. Well, let me get my clue, and then I will send the. So the way I've got to do some pass and play because will it let me? I can run through the things here before we start. Fantastic. All right. So we've got the Gray Alien, the Evil Witch, the Oni, the Werewolf, the Cthulhu, Ghoul, Yuri, Demon, Bogeyman, Banshee, Swamp Monster, and the Headless Horseman. All right. I'm going to learn which one of those is our secret friend.
Derek, I sent you a game too. It was requiring me to do all kinds of login stuff, so it took a while.
Okay. Cool. We'll get that in after this one. I will try to we'll speed run this one a little bit.
Now realizing it's 10 o'clock in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I will try to get through this kind of quick. So yeah, I'll try to make sure I can get everyone's input, but I'm gonna probably be kind of like cutting things off kind of quick here. Okay, it's that. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to say this. All right. I've already got my first clue. Here we go. Get my stream deck. Okay. So, first clue. Removing one card, and you want to keep cards like the zombie.
Okay.
Remove number 3.
Jeffrey wants to remove Oni. What say, what say chat, and what say Arc?
I'm fine with that. I think the werewolf could possibly also go.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to give a small space here to see if anyone in chat
Demon
wants
or
to.
the witch too, kind of.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I just
skinny and bony. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oni in 3, 2, 1. Remove the Oni, and it's okay, everybody.
Ooh.
All right, what have I got now? Ooh.
Robert's a little worried.
Okay.
Yeah, well, my first thought is the ghoul. That's the most like the zombie.
Yeah, the only downside about me being clue giver is you guys can't study the board while I'm giving the clue. So, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so my next clue for you is remove cards like the Scarecrow. Pull 2.
Okay, so I'm
Arc,
confident
we'll
the
start
witch
with
can
you
go.
first. Yeah, Arc, what do you think?
The witch can go, I think.
You like the witch and...
Nothing else is super jumping out at me.
Okay. Jeffrey, what are your thoughts on the witch and a potential second card?
I'm definitely for the witch. For the second card, we don't have another Smiler either because this is such a big Smiler one. Boy, that's tough. I mean, you could do.
Oh, there's the obscured eye thing. So maybe the.
Oh, that's true.
Number 7.
You don't even really have.
Her name is the Yuri. Yeah.
There's really not much for this one that I feel very confident about as a second thing. 12.
Yeah, 12 I thought about too because it's sort of farmy, the pumpkin.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like a pumpkin that makes you think of the farm, and then it's like it's kind of the clothing, human clothing.
Okay, witch and headless horseman. 3.
Just do it.
2. All right, doing it. It's done, and you're okay.
Good.
All right. Let's do. Yeah, let's do this. All right, another clue. Remove 3 cards that are like the vampire.
Oof.
Okay.
Well, there's open mouth stuff. So you have 11 and 10. I'm so tired right now.
The
I'm just giving
werewolf.
Yeah.
because I can't remember what the thing's
The
called.
werewolf would be a good one to go, I think.
Sure.
Okay. You want to just do
we
those
can
3?
Those 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't seem to have any active chatters right now, so we can probably just make it happen.
Yep. Everyone
All
went
right.
to bed.
Then there we go. Hey, it's okay.
Okay,
All right.
we may have to think a little longer on this next one, just to make sure we don't.
Yeah, this one's going to take
screw
a
it up.
little work.
I'm still leaning towards the ghoul.
Well. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. All right, got another clue for you. It's round 4. Remove 4 cards, and please keep cards that are like the skeleton.
Well, okay, the demon, that little blop of yellow, like above the demon's head, is sort of crown-like in a way.
Oh, I was going to say ditch the demon, but I could see that argument. And he does have one glowing eye and one dark eye. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he does. That's definitely true.
Other than that, the 2 strongest contenders for me are the alien or the ghoul.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone for bald heads, but there's 3 of them, so it's like...
Yeah, and even Cthulhu is a bit skull-like. So for sure the Yuri and the Bogeyman can go, I think. Oh gosh. And
what's the background on the skeleton? Is that a forest?
It's they look like columns. It's like skulls, but like then they like the mouth just goes down into like that column type thing.
Like a mausoleum or something. I don't know.
See. Got it. Never mind.
Yeah, like my gut instinct was to keep the alien and the ghoul, but I can definitely see arguments for the demon. And even, like I say, even Cthulhu has a bit of a skull-like shape to the head. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is really hard. Nobody has weapons. Nobody has like a collared thing like the skeleton does. The mouth, we got rid of already the open mouths, so that's not very helpful. The skeleton isn't even, the skeleton's looking forward like the alien. That's the closest thing.
Like I think, I was gonna say I think Cthulhu can go, but then I was thinking there's a lot of green in the zombie too.
I mean, the alien's squinty eye could be like the weird smoky thing coming out of the skeleton's eye.
Yeah, and that head shape is definitely similar to the zombie and to the Lich King or whatever. What is this? It's the skeleton.
Yeah, it's just called a skeleton.
Skeleton, yeah. Okay. Very dramatic skeleton.
Royal skeleton. It's the king of something. Well, could be a queen. We don't actually know if it's male or female.
Yeah. What do you feel about the ghoul one way or the other, Jeffra?
Well, I think I'm pretty stuck between the alien and the ghoul. The reason why I'm more inclined towards the alien is because it's facing straight on, whereas the ghoul is like hunched over, tilted sideways. Like that's less in common with the skeleton than the alien one.
And then who else do you want to keep?
The demon.
You want the demon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
we can go down the dark eye, the light eye. It's got like the crown, kind of the gold thing above its head.
Yeah, I'm willing to go with that. I hope it wasn't the ghoul all along, but yep.
So we're pulling these 4?
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately.
It was the ghoul!
Yeah.
Right.
I was hoping for a mad scientist card, but I never got it. So yeah. I had a mummy, but I was scared if I did the mummy thing, the one eye thing would be a problem. But then it ended up being a problem anyway with the skeleton. So
it sure did.
Yeah, and I was ready to pull the demon earlier on for some reason, and we didn't.
All right. So I need to make a note. I'm just going to type in a Discord right now, so I have it ready for Karen. That it is we lost, and it was the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wow, we did spookies on spookies, and it was still tricky. That's funny.
Yeah.
Rough start, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah.
I'm blaming it on Matt.
Because Matt's not here. Yeah. Okay, let's get Jeffers' game in through so that she can go to bed, and so we can all go to bed. Actually, I have to go back to work, but not a lot. I just gotta get a video exporting. Amanda, are you still in chat? Are you still here? Okay.
We got a high, but that was about it, I think.
Yeah. All right. We got the macaw, the chameleon, the walrus, the tiger, the albatross, the toucan, the ostrich, the flamingo, the giraffe, the cobra, the iguana, and the vulture. Clues are coming from the history deck. Here we go.
This is going to be very hard.
Oh yeah. History is always such a challenge. Yeah. Yeah. For mashups. Yeah.
Oh, history is challenging in all sorts of ways. Let's see. We've got quite a few birds. We've got reptiles. And just a few, just a couple of mammals. Or 3 mammals, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right. We've got keep cards like Alexander the Great. Okay.
I want to keep the tiger.
Yeah, so we're kind of thinking like big, like dominance, stoic looking animals, right?
And there's a certain flamboyance there too.
Yeah. Do you think the ostrich could go?
I was kind of thinking one of the lizards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Since the chameleon has like kind of like the googly eyes, I feel like that's further from Alexander the Great than say this iguana. So how do you feel about that chameleon?
Sounds good.
All right, we're gonna pull the chameleon.
And hopefully it wasn't. Oh, good. It wasn't that the background was reddish. Okay. Let's see. We've got some long necks, although that's less helpful with the history deck. There are feathers in the history deck for sure.
Oh, got a clue.
New clue available.
Yep. All right. We want to remove 2 cards, and we will remove cards that are like Boudica. Okay, so we've kind of got like a split face. So if it is just about a feminine presence, the ostrich is like has like long eyelashes, kind of like, you know, sort of like a typical feminine presence. So that's kind of a back pocket thing. But I'm trying to look at this like could we remove like the cobra? Because it's like blue on top, you know. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like the blue makeup on Boudica's face.
Yeah, I think that's a good pull. Yeah.
So I'm trying to find like another card that looks like it's doing that.
I mean, the vulture is kind of two-toned.
Yeah. You know what? And it's like I feel like the facial expression of the vulture is nowhere near like Alexander the Great. The vulture is not exactly a noble creature. So you want to do those two?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do those two.
Boudica was on the side of right. She was a warrior, but she was defending her people. Or if she existed, I don't know. Is she one of those ones that's more mythological than real?
Queen of British Celtic Iceni tribe who fought against the Romans and lived 33 to 60 AD.
And the
New
Romans
clue.
were
All right.
rotten.
Keep cards like Saladin. Okay.
Okay. Colorful, kind of like the macaw and the tiger.
Yeah, there's we got
a toucan too. I think the other lizard can probably go.
Yeah. Well,
I think the ostrich can go.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. Could we get rid of? How do you feel about these three right here? Just these long necks. Like, let's just. Can you connect Saladin to any of those three cards?
Well, what country are we going with Saladin? Like, I know part of the world.
Yeah, it's the first Sultan of Egypt and Syria, leader of the Muslim armies during the Crusades. None of these are really desert-dwelling creatures.
I think giraffes make me think further south.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm good with those three.
Okay, yeah, because like the profile thing, I don't know. I feel like this is if it was one of those, I don't know if we were gonna get it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am so funny. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you had the stream on. Okay, yeah. Because I asked if you were still around, but I wasn't sure if you heard me. Okay, so that's why I pinged you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So side note, I'm working on so next week the Board Game Geek Hall of Fame videos. The 2026 nominees are going to be revealed, or inductees. Excuse me, not nominees. Inductees are going to be revealed, and so I am finishing up those videos. And the videos are all presented by Panda Angel, by the way. So, and I just needed a quick. I sent her a little blurb for a voiceover that I needed to complete the video. It's the last missing piece of the puzzle, and then I can start exporting as soon as I'm off stream, and then I can go to bed.
Congratulations.
Okay, new clue. Keep cards like Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so we're definitely dealing with like something that doesn't look silly in its facial features, right?
Yeah, although Lincoln made me think toucan immediately, sort of for the
because like that's what I'm saying. Like it's got like this. I don't know what to call that. Like a
serious
pout.
expression.
Yeah. So I'm. Do we think? I just noticed something. That is Alexander the Great because of the big nose just telling us that it's a bird. And Saladin's kind of got a sizable schnoz as well, you know. Yeah, I don't know if that's what we're going with. But I think like anything that's kind of frowning. So I think the walrus is safe. Does anyone feel okay? How do you feel about the walrus, Ark?
I think that can go. I think the lizard can go. Yeah, I'm leaning towards like I want to keep the toucan.
Yeah.
And then the black and white on the seagull, and also the fact that seagulls are in North America, makes me think a bit of.
Oh, I didn't think about.
Lincoln,
Yeah, location.
know.
I should be paying more attention to that. Yeah. It was mainly Southern Hemisphere though, but yeah.
We get them up in Canada, so they're not that
okay,
southern.
okay.
We get them in the Canadian prairies. They're all over.
Whoa! Hang on. Sorry. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the macaw, the colorfulness of the macaw and Saladin makes me. But I don't know. Okay. Your thought.
All right, my thought. So Saladin, stripes on the headgear, on the headpiece. American flag, stripes in the background. We got to keep that tiger, right?
Ah, good thinking. Yep.
So how about we keep the toucan and the tiger and hope for the best?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, it's one of those two.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to jump in there, but I had that epiphany right then. I was like,
Oh yeah. Well, and Alexander made me think tiger, like right from the start. So yeah. But who knows, right? I mean, it's one of those two. Like we're so close. So let's see. We've got kind of a warmer palette and a cooler palette.
Yeah.
We've got, bird versus mammal.
So the thing is, the historical deck has no characters that are like facing the camera. Like, there's nothing that has the same positioning in frame as the tiger. Right? Like, all the historical characters are like profiled one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're never like looking straight on.
He's kind of looking our right a bit. Let's see. We've got well, I guess they're both in a similar part of the world. Are they? Like, we've got Africa, and then Africa and Asia, and then the toucan is Africa as well, right?
I wonder if it's the striped thing. I wonder if that's what that is.
Yeah, it's definitely
I hope that Jeffra's not like face pumping right now because I've done that, and it's like, oh no, now Derek's locked onto this, and we're never gonna get off it. Because I'm sitting here trying to think through the history deck. I'm like, what other like stripe? Who else is wearing stripes? And I can't think of any, to be honest with you. So I hope that.
Well, there's definitely some that have feathers. Not that Jeffra necessarily.
That
has
is
them in
true.
her hand,
Yeah, we've got like Sitting Bull and Pocahontas. Yeah, so maybe there's okay. All right, we got it is. So remove card like Joan of Arc. Okay.
That, oh boy, I was gonna say that makes me think toucan. Pecan.
Because of the colors, and like I mean, the emblem in the background looks a little bit like the. I don't know what that symbol is called.
Fleur-de-lis. Yeah. I don't.
It looks a little leaf. Oh, they're both leaves in the background. That can't be it. We can't. No, it's not that. No. It's not that.
It's weird though. She looks kind of innocent there, but she was, associated with war too.
That is true. Yeah, it's like she's definitely war. Yeah. So okay, you want to go with the toucan then? And it's just it's just those snooty, pouty looks we got on Saladin and Lincoln, and the stripe thing was not the case.
No, I'm not sure. Like I was thinking remove the toucan, but I'm not at all sure. Or maybe her hair is supposed to be a bit like the tiger. What is Jeffra thinking? This is my question.
My best guess right now, if I just pulled that stripe thing, bleh. Thank you, Panda. I just saw it. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. If that's the case,
you give me your argument.
Yeah, I think it's the war thing, so I think it's pull the predator. And Saladin, the stripe thing was just a happenstance of something I noticed, and the facial expression of Saladin and Lincoln are meant to mimic the toucan kind of like I'm so over it kind of expression, So, how about that? We pull the tiger. You good with that?
Yes.
Okay. Because I can't, unless it is the colors. I'm having a hard time seeing if it is a color thing. Then I that's so hard for me.
I don't know.
Okay, let's just make a call so she can go to bed. All right, we're moving the tiger. Yes!
Oh, we did it! Oh my goodness, that was close. Yeah, the Lincoln one was the strongest for me. Like the Lincoln really made me.
Yeah, it was. It had the same kind of like clothing and stuff, but it was the big schnoz. You were correct. It was the big nose. I was going for the big nose, and then I was also like not a warrior, so that's why I picked the not a war person, not a warrior, like pretty chill. And I didn't really have anything to point you towards the toucan. I had nothing to point you towards the toucan.
Well, as is the case when you use the history deck, right? Yeah.
No, I knew that it was going to be super hard. And I was like, I didn't think we were going to get it. I thought we'd beat out in like one or two guesses. And I'm like, oh, we're still in it.
We got there. Yeah, I
It was
was like,
hard to
obviously
remember
you
that.
didn't have any of the feather, the characters that had the
Nope.
feathers. Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
That
No
would have been
feathers.
the easy play if you had it. Yeah, but
Nobody even flew. I had no
mm,
flyers or feathers, and so I
yeah.
was like,
Oh yeah,
well,
because the
let's hope we
promo
get
card
the
is
big
Betsy.
nose.
Yeah, you didn't have Betsy or anything like that. Yeah, so.
The big nose was, and you did notice it, so I
Mhm.
am glad that you did notice the big nose. And then it was the dour face, the big
Well,
nose,
in
small
past,
eyes.
yeah, in past Jeffra analyses that you've done,
Yeah.
every time you do a Jeffra analysis Passover on Alexander the Great, you mention the big nose.
Yeah,
So, so that's why I thought, well, maybe it's maybe that's Jeffrey's way of telling us it's a bird. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I don't know if you had the stream up or the volume up, but I said thanks. I see it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get those turned around. That is the last piece I need. I can now start exporting.
The only one I had that had a big nose again was Da Vinci, and he had a white beard. And I was like, if I pick him, y'all are gonna say it's the white beard like the tiger.
Yep.
And I'm like, I can't.
You're 100% correct. That is totally where I would have gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't. It has to be a dislike. And then I was like, which is the card that I have?
Can you
that is
still
the
see your
least
hand
like
in the
the
app
two
or
card?
no? Can you still see your hand?
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
I'm trying to remember what's in the background of Da Vinci. Is it the
It's the chalkboard.
Okay, yeah.
So I had Shakespeare, Madame Curie, Da Vinci. Is that Hypatia? I don't know who that person is. A Greek woman.
Yeah.
And she had the sad kind of face, so she was my option. I was either going to do her or Joan of Arc, but I was like, Joan of Arc is a warrior, like a predator, so you got that. That was the other thing I was thinking about. And then she has kind of doughy eyes, and the tiger in this image has these kind of weird doughy eyes, and almost forward-facing. Like, she's as forward-facing as you could get, you know?
Looking up a bit, yeah, the pose is similar for sure.
Yeah, that's as close as I could get to that, so I did my best, and you got there eventually.
Oh no, yeah. If you had put Hypatia, I might have settled. I don't know if I would have been like, that's what it is. I probably would have ultimately settled on going, it's the lighter weight of the two creatures.
Yeah,
because I don't know, her Hypatia's relevant height or size is not really depicted in the artwork, but she's presented to look very lightweight and a little dainty in the.
Yeah, she was a little too docile historically altogether. Like, she's not going to make you think of the tiger, you know? So I was like, better to go with the warrior, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I actually, with Boudica, I was hoping you would get rid of the tiger and whatever the other carnivorous animal was.
Oh.
Like, I thought, that's good. The two warring animals, the two predators. You're going to surely take out the two predators. Yeah. And it was like,
well, that was a new connection for me. Is Boudica and the cobra kind of have that, with the blue top half face thing. I was like, oh, that's fun.
They do. It was fine what you did. I was like, oh, that works too.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Amazing, y'all. Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go to bed.
Yeah, you go and head off, Jeffra. Thanks so much for playing. I'm typing in the information right now while it's fresh in my head. Clues was Jeffra, and it was a win with I should probably So clues, Jeffra. Wild animals. And this was, wild animals was on the table. Sorry. Yeah. Table and history clues. When toucan. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. Yeah. And now that Amanda has graciously delivered the files I needed, I'm going to cut the stream and head off to finish the last bit of these videos. And that's going to do it. As of it stands right now, I don't think there is a Board Game Geek Game Night stream tomorrow. It's not on the live page. I hope there's not, because I kind of need the day. But if it is happening, that's where you'll find me. There will not be a stream on Friday because I have an engagement already, so I'm not going to be home on Friday. Saturday morning, we might be due for some code names, I think, for Saturday morning, maybe. Maybe not the app just yet. I might pose that to the Saturday crew and see if they're interested in trying the app, but we'll do some Codenames duet on Saturday morning if folks want to hop in.
The free stuff streams pretty well, so
yeah. And so that's going to be it for the rest of the week. At some point, I might. You saw that I on a lark last weekend. I played some Mega Man X as one of the video games that made me. You know, it's one of those games that's stuck with me ever since I played it as a child. And I have the collection that it's on. I'm like, oh, maybe I should play Mega Man X too. So maybe I'll do that over the weekend. We'll see. But anyway, until next time, everybody, GG, live it up, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.